and welcome. If we haven't met yet, I'm Jen. I'm a part-time online clothing reseller, which means I go to thrift stores, I buy used clothes, I list them on eBay and Poshmark and sell them for a profit. Today is Wednesday, November 13th. I have 5 items that sold only on eBay. I didn't have any Poshmark or Depop sales. My gross sales amount is $110.81. A few of these, including these, sold in my clearance sale. I'm running a clearance sale right now. These are New Balance 608s, and they're huge. No, I thought they were 16s. I did have a pair that were like 16s, but I think I must have sold them. These are 12s. That's not that huge. All right, New Balance Black 608s have an average sale price of $29.73 with a sell-through rate of 27%. I had mine listed, I think I was down to under $25. So then with 50% off, they were $11.31 plus shipping. We paid a total of $21.41. I bought them for $2.50 at a local thrift store 22 months ago. That's too long in my opinion, way too long. But that makes my profit $11.44. I must have made a little bit of money on the shipping there. So I have a clearance sale going right now on everything that I listed in 2023 and summer stuff. So I listed, or I added sandals, swimsuits, tank tops, shorts, and I think hats and linen to that sale. I think it was linen. I have a linen shirt that sold and I don't remember. I think it sold on the sale. Anyway. Happy to get stuff out of here. I'm trying to make some room. These are cool. I have sold these multiple times, not this exact one, but these are Red Wing Shoes original footbeds. They're insoles. So they're new. These were the 14s. I knew I had something. These are size, yeah, men's 14s. So I have found these at a Salvation Army rummage sale. Our town doesn't have a Salvation Army store. The church does a rummage sale quarterly, I think. And I have found them multiple times at the sale, and this is the last one that has sold. And I've only had this one for about 2.5 months. So they sell really well for me, right around the $20 mark. I listed them for $25. Somebody offered me $20. I accepted that. All right, the average sale price said, what I looked up was Red Wing footbeds. And the average sale price was $34.04 with a 35% sell-through rate. However, you have to remember, averages are an average. So there were some ones that sold for a lot of money, and they were the orthotic insoles. So if you happen to see those, I would look them up for sure. But all of these, like this, just the kind of regular insoles, have sold between 20 and 25 for me. So, and when I looked through the solds, that was definitely what, that was definitely what I was seeing, was the orthotic ones were selling for more, some at like 55, and then the just regular insoles around the $20 mark. So they paid a total of $26.45. I bought them 2.5 months ago, like I said, for $1. My profit is $16.58. This is another item that did not sell in the sale. To make sure I say that correctly. This is a vest, and this is another one where I'll tell you what happened. Oh boy, I can't hold it. This is just like it's like a performance kind of material. It's kind of meshy, Like I can see through it from this. I don't know if you can tell that, but the brand is Solomon, which I think, isn't that the shoe brand? I don't know if it's the same as the shoe brand or different, but I looked this up, and I think what I did in the store was what I did this morning, and I looked up Solomon vest, and it showed the average sale price was $65.19 with a 39% sell-through rate, which is fantastic. However, most of those were the hydration pack vests. So they had like a thing to sip water out of, and those were selling for a lot of money. If I added zip, like a full zip vest to it, it changes drastically to $35.46, which is still pretty good, and then 24% sell-through rate, which is okay, in my opinion. So I had this listed, I think I started it at 35 and then was kind of lowering my price when I was relisting it. Actually, I might have started it at 40. I had it listed currently for $31.96. They used my 20% off coupon. I'm sorry, it's 15%, my 15% off coupon, and then paid shipping. So they paid a total of $34.57, and I paid $7 for it. So when I'm paying $7 for something, I want the sell-through rate to be really high, pretty high, and the average sell price to be pretty high. And so that's why it was 4 months ago, so I don't remember exactly what happened, but I think what happened was I just looked up vest and saw that vest option with all the hydration packs. So one of those things, sometimes I need to pay a little bit more attention when I'm comping things in the store. So I did buy this in New York when I was on a thrifting trip. My profit ends up being $17.25. Not bad. I'm not upset about that. Please hear me. Not upset at all. All right, I did use a recycled poly mailer. I ran out of poly mailers yesterday. Ordered them. They're on their way. I just don't have them yet. This is the linen top. It's really like heavyweight and nice. It's long. It's striped. The brand is Valerie Stevens. Is it? Yeah, it is 100% linen. It's definitely like, I pulled it out and I was like, why didn't I keep this for me? I love linen so much, but not striped so much. So Valerie Stevens linen button up is what, oh, it does have a little mark, and I did notice that I noted that in the listing. So Valerie Stevens linen button up has an average sale price of $14.77 and a whopping 6% sell-through rate. Not great. I probably had this listed around $20. With a 50% off, it was $9.98. And with shipping, they paid $17.33. I bought it at the bins where you pay by the pound. My average cost of goods is around $2 there. And so my profit is $5.89. Sorry. I have had this for 9 months, which is long enough. It went through the summer, didn't sell. I'm happy to sell it on a clearance and get some space back in my inventory. I just have limited space, and so I can't keep everything, you know? And I was just trying to get some stuff moving. It just takes extra tape and extra time when I use the recycled poly mailer, but it saves me about 7 cents. And it helps the environment, right? Reduce, reuse, recycle. Part of the reason I do this little gig. reusing all of these clothes, giving them a second chance at life. This is the best for last. Not really. Exactly opposite of that. This is a scrub top, and it's Halloween themed, which is funny because it's November, but it's got little, I mean, it's cute. It's pretty fun. When I first started reselling, I heard someone talk about scrubs, and that was something that had never really occurred to me. And now I like actively look for them, but only certain things. But one of the things, and I'm saying this was 3 years ago, it might not be true anymore, but it is kind of something that I still look out for, is Disney, holiday, and plus size. And if all three of those combine, then you're really good, right? So this was Disney and holiday, not plus size, as a large. However, sorry, my hair. I've had this since 2022. I bought it at a garage sale for $1. It just, the average sell price is $12.50 with a 21% sell-through rate, but I don't know. It just never, it went through 2 Halloweens, and at least 2 Halloweens, right? It went through, depending on when I got it in 2022, which I don't know. It went through the 2023 Halloween season and this one. So anyway, it sold for $4.40 plus shipping. They paid $11.05. I paid $1 for it, and that makes my profit $3.45. Not great, but it's getting a new home. Someone's gonna love it. This is what I think happened. I think someone went, oh, I didn't have a Halloween scrub top this year. I should see if I can find one, so I'll have it ready for next year. That's what I think happened. That's my guess. I don't know. Anyway, my total profit for the day was $54.61, which is lower than I want it to be. I want it to be at 67, but yesterday it was 108. So, you know, it all kind of evens out. One thing that I like to do is take a look at my whole month, especially like around the 10th or in the 15th and the 20th, and just kind of see like, okay, how am I doing if I'm breaking it up by thirds or halves? How does the month look? Am I reaching my goal? And I am. I'm right about on target. I wanted to be more, honestly. I don't know. With the, you know, the Q4, I wanted it to be a little, I wanted to make more money than I normally do, but I'm going to be satisfied. Anyway, I wanted to show you my little hack, just in case you need a little hack. This is my garbage bag that I put all my, you know, papers in, my, all just on my little garbage. And I had it hanging on a hook just like this. So I have a little hook that screws in. It's just like a little screw that screws in, and I had it hanging like this. But I was like shoving things in and it would get caught. And I saw this hack where you take a wire hanger and you bend it, and then you bend these little things up, and then I bent the hanger part out, so it kind of looks like a little swan, a little duck, a little bird of some kind. And then you can hook your garbage bag, and then it keeps it open, which it wasn't open before, and it keeps it out because it sticks out from my shelf, and I can hang it on this little, it's just kind of in between wood slats, and it just makes it a whole lot easier for me. So that's my little hack. I don't know. Maybe it's interesting, maybe it'll help you, maybe not, but I'm curious if you have any hacks, not necessarily for reselling, but like, what's your favorite life hack? Share in the comments. Maybe we can learn and discover new things from each other. That would be super fun. That's it for me. Thanks so much for joining me. Make sure you like the video if you liked it, and subscribe if you haven't already. I do these ship with me videos pretty much every day. I try to be consistent on the uploading at night, but I've been having issues with the upload. So sometimes it is on time and sometimes it's not, but it's supposed to be 8 p.m. You can, there's a little bell notification. So if you are really excited about my videos and you want to know exactly when they upload every day, you can hit the little bell and it'll send you a little notification like, hey, Jen uploaded today. So, yeah, thanks so much for joining me. I really appreciate you. I'll see you soon.